And I am back with another What Sold in the Stack. This is my assistant, Dolly. She is proudly our foster failure puppy. She likes to inspect the packages before I send them to the post office. Today's stack includes 4 items sold on Poshmark, 4 on Mercari, 1 on Facebook, and 8 on eBay. That's a total of 17 items shipped in one day. Now let's see what sold on those respective platforms. We'll start on Poshmark. I sold this Ed Hardy shirt. Now this sold quickly within 1 week of listing. I paid $3.75 for it at Goodwill. It sold for my full asking price of $70, and the buyer did pay shipping. So my profit was $45.81. Ed Hardy, this is what that tag looks like. This was a double-sided design, and it did have embellished front with a fish design. These are sparkly rhinestones, and it even had Ed Hardy spell out down each sleeve. So I did price it higher than any other listings on here, as I thought it was quite unique, and it sold for my full asking price within 1 week of listing. So don't be afraid to overprice your items. Someone out there will find your items special. Looking at these keywords, Ed Hardy, Christian, this is what was on the inner tag. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Size small, t-shirt, eternal love, which is what it says on the back. T-shirt with a hyphen, long sleeve, and I did add the keyword Y2K. Next, I sold a Carhartt shirt. This was a plus size 3X for men. It is vented. I included the keywords fishing and hiking. It's been listed for about 5 months. I paid $1 for it at a thrift store. It sold for my full asking price of $25 on Poshmark, so my profit was $16.28. Carhartt is a good brand. In fact, the Goodwill here tends to mark up Carhartt as well as Columbia and Cabela's. So when I can find a shirt that is not marked up, I will go ahead and pick it up, as I know it's a quick $20, if not more. Now, you may notice on these photos, this shirt is wrinkled. I don't go through great lengths to iron or clean items. To me, time is money, so I just throw it up there, and what you see is what you get. My theory is it's going to get wrinkled in the mail anyway. So do you all steam clean or iron your items that you put up for sale before you take a photo? Leave a comment below and let me know. I'm just curious. I like to fold up my items as I head to the checkout counter at Goodwill, so they're nice and folded when I get there, and sometimes the clerk will just unfold them and then stuff them in the bag, which is also annoying. However, I will take them back to the car and refold them before I bring them home. So I try to reduce the wrinkles as much as possible, but in this case, it just did not happen. As you can see, I threw it up there, wrinkles and all. If you're enjoying this video, how about you stop right now and give this video a like? You can do that by hitting the thumbs up icon, and it's free to do, and it really helps my channel. It helps push this video out to others that may not see it otherwise. I greatly appreciate it. The next item is a pair of Rocky Mountain denim jeans. Now, I've sold quite a few of these. I picked up a lot of these in one thrift trip for $4.50 each. They must have all been donated by the same person. This one sold for my asking price of $128. The buyer did pay shipping, so my profit was $87.98. As you can see here, it is a paper tag. These are made in the USA, vintage Western denim jeans. So do keep your eye open for this Rockies brand. They do sell for quite a bit of money, and do not undervalue them, as buyers will pay that price. The next item to sell on Poshmark was a Zaya Active sweatshirt. I did find the stock photo and I included it on Poshmark. However, when I went to list it on eBay, I did remove the stock photo, as that will get you into trouble. As you can see here, my photo didn't look near as good as the stock photo, but I did the best I could. It sold for $38 on Poshmark. I picked it up for $3.75, so my profit was $24.18. This also sold within 2 weeks of listing. It was a great size, 2X, and I included all of the keywords: Saya Active Top, XXL 2X Sweatshirt, Yoga Twist, Hooded Shawl, Wrap, Komodo, and Hood. Next, we'll hop over to eBay. I sold a Soft Surroundings blouse. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It was listed for about 5 months. It sold for $22.16, which I do believe was my offer to Watcher. The buyer did pay $7 shipping, so they're about $30 all in on this Soft Surroundings shirt. My profit was $15.70. Soft Surroundings is a great brand, especially when you can find it in the larger sizes. Next up, I sold a FootJoy polo for a women's shirt. This is the size extra large. I paid $3.75 for this. I accepted a best offer of $19, and the buyer did pay $7 shipping. Now, I had this listed since last summer, so when the offer came in of $19, I did accept it. My profit was $11.62, so do keep your eye open for FootJoy. They usually have an embroidered FJ on the back collar, and FJ also stands for FootJoy on the inner tag. Next, I sold a 2-piece Mexican baby outfit. Now again, this did not have size, so it was kind of a tough sell. I included the measurements, but it was quite unique. It took a little while to sell, over 1 year. I paid $2 for it at a thrift store. It sold for $13.70, and the buyer did pay $7 shipping, so for about $20. My profit was $10.52. Now, in the future, I probably would not pick this up again, but it was not that expensive and quite unique, so I thought it would sell well. Looking at these keywords, I included 2-piece Mexican dress outfit, cosplay, mariachi, charro, baby boys, girls, infant, and poncho. If you're a reseller like me, hit that subscribe button and consider becoming a Piece of Scrap fan. Next, I sold a Cobby blouse. This one I've had for about 8 months. I paid $3.75 for it at Goodwill. I'm a little more selective on the Cobby shirts that I do pick up. This was a size large. It sold for $17.86, and the buyer did pay shipping. My profit when it was all said and done was $11.42. The thing I like about Cobby is they include the style number right on the inner tag, so you can pop that into Google and it will tell you exactly what the style name is. In this case, it was Cobby Swiss Dot. And looking at these keywords: blouse, large, black sheer, short sleeve, shirt, sexy. I included the 239 and tunic. Next, I sold a Harley Davidson t-shirt, and I did pay up for this. I paid $4.75. I got it home and realized it did not have the size or material tag in it. It had been cut out, but look at the front of it. It's got rhinestone embellishments with the Harley logo, and this see-through sheer material is a burnout look. I also failed to notice in the store that it had holes down the lower front of it, as you can see here. So I knew I wasn't going to get much for it. I did throw it up on auction. There you can see a better picture of those holes. I'm pretty sure that's not by design, but it was very embellished on the front. So I went ahead and listed it, and it sold on an auction for $10.03. The buyer did pay shipping of $7, so my profit $4.59. But at least I got my money back on this torn up Harley Davidson shirt. I was very careful to make sure I included holes in the title as well as in the description. Hopefully it will not be returned. Next, I also sold another Harley Davidson. This is men's. Now this one I've had since 2021, so I was happy to see it go. I picked it up at a thrift store for $2. An offer came in at $15 and the buyer did pay shipping. My profit was $9.88. When I can pick up these Harley Davidson shirts for a good price, typically when they're not marked up at Goodwill, say at a garage sale or another thrift store for $2, I will pick them up. I can usually sell them for at least $20. Next up, I sold a pair of True Religion shorts. These were the Billy Big T jean, which I think you can see on the back pocket here. Billy Big T. So these were denim shorts. I paid $3.75 for these. I accepted an offer of $22.57. The buyer did pay shipping, so my profit, $13.70. True Religion is a great brand. I thought perhaps this would sell for more money, but it had been listed since October, so when the offer came in, I did accept it. Next, I sold a pair of free toiletries. These are the shampoo and conditioner that you receive from a hotel stay. I always pack them up and put them in my suitcase as I know I can sell them on eBay, so my cost was $0. They sold for $13.31. The buyer did pay $7 shipping, so they were about $20 all in on these little shampoo and conditioner toiletries for 5 of them. So that's about $4 a piece. I think in the grocery store you can buy a whole bottle for $4, right? Maybe not this particular brand. Yeah, I accepted the offer, and my profit on these, again, free to me, so my profit was $10.75. Next, we'll hop over to Mercari. I sold a pair of Levi denim jeans. These had the big E on the red back tab, which is highly sought after. I paid $4.50 for these at Goodwill. They sold within 2 days of listing for $33 on Mercari, and I did pay the shipping on that. So I'm wondering if I undersold them. Again, I did not list these on eBay as I was not for sure that they were actually real or counterfeit. It was hard for me to determine. So when the offer came in, I quickly accepted it and sent them out on Mercari. Next, I sold a John Deere cap. This I picked up at the bin, so my cost was nearly nothing. It sold for $10 on Mercari. And as you can see here, the buyer did pay $7 shipping. So my profit was $13.51. John Deere is an interesting brand. I do sell this a lot in the adult size clothing, and the children's, I guess, sell as well. I have been making some changes on Mercari where I'm going through all of my listings. Now you do have to edit them individually and change the shipping to prepaid, where I will pay for the shipping. However, I had not yet gotten to this one, and it sold anyway, and the buyer did pay shipping. Next, I sold a pair of koi scrub pants. I paid $2 for these at a thrift store. They sold for $30 on Mercari. Again, I did pay shipping on these. My profit was $15.15. So do keep your eye open for these koi scrubs. The larger size, the better. However, smaller sizes do sell as well. The thing about koi scrubs, they do include the style on the inner tag, in this case 701, which is Lindsay. So looking at these keywords, koi by Kathy Peterson, 701, Lindsay scrub cargo pants. It says navy here, but they're actually pink, size medium with pockets. So that was a discrepancy. I must have copied it from another listing. However, in the description below, it does say pink, and the photos are pink. Next item on Mercari is a Mary Mushroom skillet. This was only $2 at Goodwill, and I know Mary Mushroom has a following, so I did pick it up and thought I would give it a chance. It sold for $40 on Mercari, and again, I paid shipping on this, so my profit was $15.87. However, it did sell quickly within 2 weeks of listing. Looking at these keywords, Mary Mushroom enamel skillet. I also included the keywords frying pan, vintage. It is from Sears. I included the colors, which I'm not so sure that they're actually sought for or people will key in those words to search. But I did include orange and yellow, retro, and 10 inches. It measured 10 inches in diameter. And then I had one sale even on Facebook. This was a Panhandle Slim shirt, Brooks and Dunn. If you've been following my channel at all, I do pick up these Panhandle Slims, and they're even more special when they are Brooks and Dunn. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold for $26.88 on my promotion on Facebook. The buyer did pay shipping. The fees on Facebook are cheaper than any other platform, so my fees were only $1.76. So my profit on this was $24.59. If you've enjoyed this video or learned something new today, pound that like button. It's the thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and it tells me that I am creating great content that you guys love. I will link another What Sold in the Stack video here for your viewing pleasure. Enjoy this one as well, and I'll catch you in the next one.